Welcome back to Game Over, guys. We played SOMA with Brian, Dan, and Drew.
I'm Drew.
And also Eric, he's watching, but tangentially, he doesn't have to listen to it, so he's not scared.
Okay. I'm fine.
Oh, fuck! Hey!
So at any point, she could have been doing this for us?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything
God.
we need, right?
Why, are
Damn
you
it,
some
yeah.
sort of Troy Baker?
Let's get to work.
Alright, plug it all in.
My buns.
I really have to pee,
Oh, good.
so don't scare me too much.
Embrace that. Slam!
Oh,
There's my head. That's my brain.
It's crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
Now just shove
There's
some
my
of that,
battery.
just stab the battery in.
And
Sure, it's all bunched
jam some
together.
gel on there. There you go.
Oh,
it knows what to do.
Hey, Raleigh. Isn't that the name of a capital of whatever?
Alley?
Raleigh?
Rhode Island.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Controller.
Okay.
Turn into
Activation pod D.
Get ready for the D. Here comes my ghost.
Hey, I'm alive.
My ghost D.
I can't believe we're doing this.
I saw the word death in there. Did
Why
you?
don't we put you in the suit?
Oh no, I can't read any of that.
Yeah, the word death pops up
You
in
go
there,
without me.
I need to do this,
and
Simon.
Drew's
This is
store.
important.
I think it's
watch
Restore
the
actually.
You
But
clearly
There's
do it.
Drew.
Change body.
Yes. If you want
Death.
to be here,
Bullshit.
I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Won't it be like before?
Lots of
Close my
spooky
eyes
subliminal
and-
messages.
And then open them again.
Letting all that structure gel get deep in the
Ow, let's
pores.
do it.
Thank you, Simon.
That hurts my
Go
eyes.
sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
It'll put you up.
Eh?
There you go.
You gonna put yourself in her body now?
In that body with the deep pressure suit. Then I'll be a big...
And a silly robot head.
Well, listen, I accidentally ripped him my head off.
Hey, oh,
It's making a mess.
is it the plug anything in?
I don't know if I have to plug anything in.
Oh, there's the console.
In case I don't
Yeah,
make it, I just
buttons.
want to mess with
We
some
need to
stuff.
loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's safe.
Boy, that was a lot of words.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it. Just make them line up.
Got it.
Sine waves. Do you know these terms, Breen?
I think Brian's doing pretty well already.
Nailed it.
That's me.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Climb into the pilot seat.
That's
now.
everything you are right there.
And it just randomly turns you into a corgi.
Have a seat.
Ready for transfer.
Go sit
Papa
down.
squat.
Don't worry about any discomfort. This should be over soon. But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be
Does this
right.
game does this game have a dog ending?
Oh, I hope, but it's not
It's not a
not
Silent
canonic.
Hill.
Now I should kill myself, right? I feel safer in this.
Yeah, it looks like a big. It looks like a fat man
You
suit.
little pinchy crab.
You have
can't
a
stop
backup now, anyway.
Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
me. Ah,
What was that?
it's another me.
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
There are two of you
You
now?
know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God,
So that's you.
Kath, two Simons? There can't be two Simons.
There were already
What did
two
you think would
Simons.
happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed
This
up
actually
this
is three
Please, I
Simons.
didn't mean to upset
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
you. Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting.
Wow.
Damn, Simon.
What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone?
Yep.
Cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if
Am I gonna crush his head?
he didn't need to wake up?
It's your choice,
You
Brian.
do that?
I don't know.
Are you gonna unplug yourself?
I like how you
There's
have
a lot
a,
of fucked up shit here.
I set it up for you.
Like you just jammed a robot head into the top of a corpse and you're like, fuck it, I'm done.
I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
It's up to you, Brian.
Do you wanna...
You gonna go unplug yourself?
Well, if I fuck up in this suit, I want another me bopping around to maybe, I don't know.
Well, I mean, then you're between a rock and a hard place, because then you're at the abyss you can't do anything with.
Yeah.
And then you got Monster Face in the other room. And then you'll be without Catherine.
He'll do
Unlock that
whatever. He
door.
can just walk out and wander
And do
around the
what?
ocean floor
Die?
forever. Yeah.
Pull it!
Nah, I'm not gonna execute him.
So you execute everyone but you?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Beep boop.
I'm not gonna judge. Maybe he'll learn to enjoy this place when he starts murdering all the other monsters.
There are at least 3 Simons anyway.
Yeah, that Simon's the killer. This Simon's not a killer. I get to start fresh.
I'm just saying, would it be so hard to click cut and paste instead of copy paste?
Yes.
You just hit Control X instead of Control C.
Well,
That Simon's a killer. I don't know how else to put it. He's the one that killed everyone.
hitting cut and paste is the exact same thing as killing it anyway. Functionally, it's the same thing.
Like a
There is-
teleporter. It's like the Prestige.
Whatever.
You know, like the Prestige, Drew? Tell me what you hate about Batman
I've never
versus
seen it.
Wolverine. It's amazing. You don't know what you're missing. Christopher Nolan made a magician movie.
I really have to pee.
Irrelevant.
Go with your little silly robot arms.
Dude, can I ladders?
I mean, you should be able to.
There you go.
There you go.
I remembered how to do ladders.
I mean, to be fair, you now have to get used to this new body.
This new armored body?
Yeah, that probably weighs a lot more.
I am like the gentle sea pangolin.
You're like a skinny guy that suddenly woke up a big fat guy.
Oh, what did I eat?
Yeah,
Activate the cloud, please.
Galactus.
sure thing.
Passengers. No.
That maybe doesn't know. Okay.
Oh, hello.
I win.
You can set.
Pull the trigger.
You need to set it to go. Go.
There you go. Now pull the lever.
I can also go up.
I think you're at the top.
Sit down.
Take your seat. Don't want to. It's a rocky ride.
Here goes me.
You and
Reaching light,
Catherine.
and I'm in the sunlit zone.
You and Catherine had a spat.
You called her
Love,
disgusting.
right? And I woke up in the right body. It's a redundant copy. Will never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand.
That's what they think about you, though.
How could he?
The original
I
Simon.
couldn't do it, and you knew it.
Oh,
You were right in trying to hide it from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, there's nowhere to know, right?
man, it'd be sucked to
You
be
didn't
that
get to make sure
playthrough.
Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you?
But you're both Simon.
Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon.
Catherine's like, I'm in a fucking chip. I can only be
This is
alive
awful.
when I'm
You
in a
know the whole
computer.
fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind. Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been?
Oh my god, he's having an existential
Say
crisis.
something.
This whole game's been kind of like that.
This is getting me
Please.
existential.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Thanks.
Say anything.
Potato.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I could still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge, and I felt the warm wind in my hair, and the sun was setting, and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings.
Sounds beautiful.
The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush.
Sandwiches are
Streets
disgusting.
and vendors filled the air with a
Maybe this is your copy paste.
Too many
For a
potatoes.
brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging.
Oh, you're about to drop into the dark zone.
I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times.
This is the origin of the Kala.
not religious, but I can see why people would be.
StarCraft
The
reference.
privilege of being makes us no case.
yeah.
At least every once in a
Protoss.
while.
Hive
Do you
mind.
still feel that sense of
Sort
awe?
of.
Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong.
Maybe you should kill yourself.
If we make it to the Ark,
Like everyone else.
I had my chance. I let that guy live.
no friend,
You let a murderer live.
no family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Crash!
Yeah. Big Daddy?
Blue whale?
This is a shitty time for a power outage.
Catherine?
Squid time.
Yeah. Hello, Catherine. What happened?
Probably
Battery
waited in my
died.
seat.
Yeah, please stay inside the vehicle with all hands and arms.
Suddenly street sharks.
Waits for 72 hours. Oh, I don't think anyone's coming. Hey! Fishes!
Get a jellyfish.
Explain yourself!
Never!
Come in peace.
Jellyfish are immortal, get it?
This is our time!
Uh-oh. Hey, Cone Jelly, you're awfully deep. Hi, Red.
Cthulhu monster?
I'm waiting for Cthulhu. Like, he's always just waiting with that sucker punch around the corner at the end of every horror story.
Like the ending of Cabin in the Woods, the arm that shoots up.
Yeah, it's like ancient evil gods. I did not see that.
I want this movie now. Climb the ladder.
I guess we stopped descending. I can't think. I'll figure it out. Something horrible's happened, I'm sure.
Did the power break? Boy, you're standing in a precarious
I know
spot.
it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It
will
should,
hold.
maybe. I mean, if it doesn't, then you're done, you know?
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels emitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Man, you've been a real
Sounds like
sport about
sleeping
this.
without the dreaming.
Yes.
So it's like blinking and then being somewhere else and needing to adapt. Ugh.
So like being a small child and falling asleep in the living room and waking up in bed.
Yes, I must have teleported. I am magic. I see what you're
That's kinda
saying,
like a movie
Dan.
being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point
The
of
monitor looks like,
exhaustion.
oh no, it's just an
Contact.
image.
It's rough.
Could be worse.
Well, you're about to
Maybe
break
a
through to
tantrum
the
stuck in a
deepest
body
part.
From black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Black goo.
Surprised the entire ocean's been replaced with structure gel.
Man, I really wish I could have peed before this.
Eh.
Oh. Leave my bladder alone. Hey, man.
Is that old head deleter? Yay!
Okay.
Let's hug.
I didn't take the precious, I swear.
That thing seemed intelligent, though.
Credits roll.
Yeah, he seemed friendly.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. At least it was originally human, or some, so it was vaguely Cthulhu. Maybe a mind flayer. Oh, hey!
It didn't sound insane.
He seemed very pleased with me.
He was lucid.
You're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man. One of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
Whee!
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Was that thing
Looks like
Catherine
we're
then?
closing in
That
on
would have
the
been a
ocean
boring
floor.
ending.
Good. Nothing the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos
Plane.
2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following in your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here
Pitter
somewhere,
patter.
technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. All right, let's head for town.
Oh, it's okay for two Simons, but the idea of two Catherines is suddenly...
Freaks her out.
They're both coping in their own ways.
Yes.
Can
Me
you
by
use-
not murdering for the first time.
Swipe Omni tool.
Me.
Beep,
boop. Yeah.
And then after that, we'll do the next episode of Game Over, guys. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Missile plane.